Audio sync, audio sync. Oh God, that looks bad. Okay. Ooh, this is a microphone. And that's the elevator making noise. Okay. Hey, I'm going to show you how I use Dropbox. This is a response video to a comment asking for more Dropbox power user features. I don't actually think I do too much. I have a video on how to set up Dropbox, boom or boom, whatever side it is. I also have a video on something that I use a lot, and that is if I want to share something, I'll go ahead and do Control R, which is a custom Apple script that I set up with Better Touch Tool, and it'll go ahead and right click on a Finder item. I have a video of that as well. Now, let's get into it. So, number one, I always make an alias of my Dropbox and keep it on the desktop because I put everything in there, most everything. Okay, so how to do that is you go Shift Command D in the Finder, and then you can go Command up, and then you'll be in your user folder, and basically you can just take Dropbox and then drag it to the desktop and hold down Option and Command and wait for the little arrow. The arrow is important so you don't move it. And then you can make an alias. Now an alias is just kind of like a shortcut to somewhere else, and you can rename it if you want. And it won't change the original name of the folder, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so I already have mine here. Next, so just like the general structure, I have my file catalog, another video on that, and I'm going to do a course on it. Anyway, moving forward, I have my file catalog at the top, and then I have my library. So this is where I save all of my preferences, 1Password stuff, Better Touch Tool settings, anything that can be shared. So for Alfred, I put my settings in here. So when I want to use my work computer or someone else's computer or another computer, I can share the library folder with another account and just have my Alfred preferences sync to this folder. Basically like a syncing Dropbox, if you will. Air quotes today. It's a thing. I'm not sure. I had a lot of coffee. Okay. The next big thing is exfer or transfer. So whenever I send files to someone, I like to have it kind of at the ready, and then also kind of have a record, a dark one, a Legay one. That's don't mind that. It's with my friend Anna. But anyway, so let's say I'm going to look up for postcards, and I want to send like this client. Let's see. So this was a postcard that I made called like Have a Good Day, and I did it on let's see, we'll do this one. Let's say I wanted to send someone this. Rather than right click and share the link here directly in my file, I'm going to go ahead and copy it, Shift to Command D to go to the desktop, right key to go to the top folder, go right, X, and then I'm going to make a new folder. Usually I just use people's initials. I'll just do me too. And then I'll paste it in, and then I'll share this folder with them. If they have Dropbox, then they can also access the files. That way I kind of like establish a connection with them. And so on their Dropbox, it'll show up as a downloaded folder, and then I can add files to it, and I don't have to like resend the link, and they don't have to look for it. Now, when someone shares files with you and it shows up in your main directory, you can move that. So I don't really have an example, but I think you'll understand. So basically it's like this person shared this with you. You can either put it in the extra folder or you can put it wherever you want. Now, whenever I'm done with files, if someone makes a file sharing connection with me via Dropbox, I usually take the files that I need, and then if it's for work or freelance clients, I take the files that I need, and then I go ahead and remove myself from the sharing features because I don't want that to hold up space. Hopefully the elevator is not making too much noise, but it's better than the street stuff, right? From previous videos. Okay. And then the other thing that I would say is most important that I mentioned in the how to set up Dropbox is to go to the preferences, and like when you are setting it up, make sure that you use Smart Sync and not Selective Sync. Smart Sync allows you to access the entire folder structure of your Dropbox, but not take up all the space. So you can see the little icons here. You might already know this, but you can see the little icons here. Green means downloaded. We went to Provincetown. This is probably a very revealing video. Anyway, we're gonna go for it. The green means downloaded, and then if I want to download something on the fly, I can just open it. Like if I do Command O, it'll go ahead and download it automatically and open up the program. I kind of don't like just doing Command O. I don't know why, but you can see like it went blue and then now the file's green. What I'll do is just right click or use my keyboard shortcut to do Smart Sync and then right and then do local. And then it'll go ahead and download those files. I usually try to go ahead and go to the parent directory and do Smart Sync online only, and it'll go ahead and change all of the children folders or the internal folders back to online only. So if I'm running out of disk space and I just need to clear it and I don't know where I downloaded stuff, I'll just go to my main directory here and just do Smart Sync online only, and it'll remove everything from my computer and only keep it online. A bug was killed upstairs. So yeah, that's basically it. Move your shared folders to wherever you want. Keep the Dropbox directory at the top. Oh, one more thing. So whenever I'm working, so I'm gonna go to the Productivity Shop folder. Yeah, my files aren't so organized. Okay. So these are some videos that I previously did, and let's say that I want to work with them. What I'll do, rather than have to navigate to this folder each time, I'll go ahead and make an alias and I'll put it on my desktop. And then from there, in order to remember what I'm doing, I'll go ahead and rename it what I need to do. And I also put a number so that way there's some kind of order, like it's kind of a file folder to-do list. So 13, edit this video. And then the original folder name stays, and yeah. So I always make sure that everything is in Dropbox and then pull an alias to the desktop. Now, I didn't have internet in my new place recently, so I need to go ahead and add these somewhere. So I'm gonna go to the projects folder, and this is just another mess. And I'm gonna go ahead and do Command up on the alias to reveal the actual file path. Okay, so here are some personal projects, and I'm gonna go ahead and drag in these folders that are not on Dropbox. Let's see, doot. And the TikTok full-time announcement that I did the other day. I'm gonna do Productivity Shop full-time, woo, I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna drag them in to Dropbox and they'll start uploading. You can see the little icon at the top right. And then I'm gonna drag them back to the desktop and do Option Command, create the aliases. So now if my computer dies or something, everything on my desktop is saved. Another thing that I do sometimes is go to tilde, library, mail, and then I'll copy this entire folder and drop it in Dropbox somewhere just to back up my mail every once in a while. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for the comment and thanks so much for watching. Woo! I'm crazy. Okay.